Hello, everybody.
How's it going?
Good.
What's new?
How's the weather out there?
It blew through and then it's over. The lights kind of went out for a minute and then it was just we've
It
just
came
had
and saw
some.
it left.
We had 2 weeks ago. We had like 5 tornadoes that ran through the area.
Wow.
So we've been getting kind of severe weather when we get it.
Yeah, it's raining. It's been raining for me off and on today, but nothing too major.
How did you like the tree battle last night?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Nothing like I expected. It was cool.
Looks like everybody is here, and even Anthony.
Hey yo,
Everybody's so quiet.
Everyone's afraid to speak up. They know the terror that's about to await them. They probably have been dreading the terror and the depression.
Just another day in the park.
Barovia, it's about as depressing as a communist country.
Yeah, they purposely, they make everything's gray and gloomy looking and rainy.
Right. So everybody check in. Who's everybody here? I see
yep,
everyone.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Yeah. You missed a lot, Anthony, you're gonna have
Yes.
to get caught up. Did you, sessions are recorded. I don't know if you had a chance to kind of take a look at those, but it's certainly a time waster, right? Does John? You'll have to give Anthony a an update.
Uh,
What was the last
you
thing?
mean from last? You mean from last session?
I think
Uh,
missed a couple, right?
yeah, but just kind of get him up to speed on where we are. And
Well,
I'll
I
be
recently switched notebooks, so all I have in this this notebook is the last session.
I'll be right back.
And I wrote down something about we went to the windmill, we cleaned out, we cleared it out, continued to Valacki with Irina because we're escorting her there. We I'm trying to read my own writing here. We decided not cut through the forest, much to Rob's chagrin, and stick to the main road. But on the road, we find a destroyed home and a sign of burning footprints. And while we're there investigating, we are attacked by four nightmares. We defeat them and then arrive to the walled town of Valacki. We pass the stockyard where there's a carnival wagon marked Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. We notice that in a few more days, the town's going to be celebrating the Festival of the Blazing Sun. We stop by Blinsky's Toys and realize that all is not right there either. And we find out that the Baron seems to be in denial that there's things wrong, and people are forced to be jovial while they're in Vlecki. And the common saying is to say all is well, even though it's not. They keep on saying that anyway. And I think we decided to go into. Uh, we went to the church. Uh, we're told about it's no longer sanctified because the bones of a saint have been stolen by somebody who's hiding out in the Burgermeister's mansion. We dropped off some kids that we rescued from the windmill at the orphanage. And then the next morning, we went to the Burgomaster's mansion to spy on them. And we did the famous split the party routine, where half of us went into the front and the other half went stealth in the back. And I think now we're all caught up and we're uh, checking out the joint.
You got all that, Anthony?
There'll be a
I
test
heard
later.
it all.
Yeah, there's a lot, right?
Yeah, that was just one bloody session.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. All right, so Anthony, I put you with the non-stealth players at the bottom. So
Makes sense.
yeah. All right, so so they knocked on the door of the burgomaster's mansion. A maid came and let them in. Um, right? Isn't that what
I think
he snuck in the
we all
back
kind of
door?
gathered, we all kind of regrouped again because everybody finished their business. And as the official welcoming committee was emerging from the room, they saw us trying to be stealthy down the end of the hallway, and they came to find out what the heck we're doing. And since we're all regrouped again, we decided, well, we might as well make this official now and check everything room from room. And I think we went to the. They said don't go to the attic, so we decided to go to the attic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, oh, go ahead.
oh no, you had.
I don't remember what I was gonna say now.
Well, they were ushered upstairs to the burgomeister's office, and he has these two very large mastiffs that flank his desk, and he went on a long diatribe of how important it is for everybody to keep a proper attitude, and he likes to use the you'll hear around town that all is well, and so um, they have forced happiness, and if you don't comply, then things can happen to you if you, and they do every week. They have a new festival that uh, that they put on, and it's mandatory. Everybody has to go. So that's and so they met with the Burgermeister, and he kind of preached to them for a good 10 minutes or so, and they agreed to look for. He mentioned something about um, staff disappearing, and asked if maybe if the adventurers would, um, take a look and see if they could find them or find information about them, and then get back to him. And so they kind of met up upstairs behind his office in the hallway. The party kind of gathered back together again, and now they are currently making their way up to the attic, which they were told specifically not to do.
So, yeah, we got permission to search through his house for clues about these missing servants, and he was just like, "Don't go in the attic."
Oh,
And that
the
the first room we entered had the attic hatch, so the sneakies went up there, and the rest of us are just standing in the room to stall anyone that shows up, I guess.
Okay.
So, all right. So, you, Deacon and Leafly, you guys are up in the attic, and you see you're in a small little room. Where are we here? And there's a dusty 20-foot square room that has kind of a pitched ceiling that reaches its peak above 20 feet above. The wooden rafters are shrouded in cobwebs, except for an old table and with a lantern on it. The room is empty. What would you guys like to do at this point?
Are these windows in here? Or is that a door?
That's a window.
Oh, this. Yeah, there's a door here.
Yeah. There is a locked door in here. Are the rest of you planning on coming up, or are you going to stay down in the?
I guess we were waiting for them to give us
I'll
a sign or
I'll
something.
stick my head out down the hatch. That's a little spider climb, and it's all clear. The little room.
All right.
There's nothing unusual about the lantern, right?
Um, do you take a
Take a
closer look at it?
I'm just looking. I'm not touching it. I'm just looking at it. I want to see. I mean, is it lit? Is it not lit? Does it
It does have
anything unusual?
it does appear to have fuel in it. There's oil.
Can I peek out the window stealthily to see if I'm wondering if maybe this is a signal spot and maybe somebody lights the lantern and tries to signal somebody outside. So I'm gonna look to see if there's anybody out there moving around.
When you look out the window, you just see part of the town. And the window is dirty and it's cloudy out and rainy.
Okay.
So you don't really get a very distant view.
Okay.
I can barely hear you, Anthony. And I've got your volume turned up all the way.
That wasn't me.
Oh. I was trying to get my volume adjusted when we start here.
Anybody good with these tools?
Yes. Is everybody coming up?
Scratch is going to have Clodhopper wait outside the door of the room, and if he sees someone coming, to fly up as quickly as he can to alert us, and then he's going to head up.
Yeah, let's go up. I'm going up too.
I don't know why it did that, but
Did what?
start the turn order. I didn't actually initiate.
Oh.
I didn't initiate that, so I don't know why.
Oh. The jig is up.
I didn't click that.
No, all I did was move a token, and then it just popped up.
It's weird.
Okay. What about the rest of you, Kath or Kelborn and?
Amari's going up.
Okay. So,
Can you hear me?
yes, I can. You're good now.
Now we can hear you.
Cool.
And
Can you hear me better?
you're really soft. Let me see if I can turn you up. Where are you?
Yeah, I have everything ranked on my end.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
you
turned it
sound
up,
good.
so I think you're okay for me. Okay. Are you, Kelborn? Are you gonna stay where you're at, or I know you're muted. I know. Okay, you're gonna stay down there with Irina then, since you're gonna be quiet. Okay. And you guys are faced with this locked door.
Pepper traps first.
What's that?
Is that a pepper traps first?
Oh, you
That,
would you go right ahead if you'd like.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation. You find nothing.
All right, and then I will try to unlock it.
Not it's not the most complicated lock.
Oh, good, cool. And then I will step back.
I hate addicts.
This you can see you just kind of get the door just open, and right away you see just a lot of old forgotten things, and you peek inside and you see draped in white sheets piled around with barrels, crates, trunks, and old furnishing covered with cobwebs and dust. But you see a clear path through the maze. I got a little picture here for you guys.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I go, now there definitely looks like there's a path through here.
And on the other side of the end of the path to the east, there's a door.
Okay. I'll mention that to everybody. I go, there's nobody in here, but there's a door over the other side of the room. I'm gonna go check it out if anyone wants to come.
Easily will
Well,
follow.
let's go. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be stealthy if I can.
Oh, Kelborn, you're in the wrong room there, so I'm gonna put you up with everybody else, and then Irina will come up with you too. And so she says to you, "All right, I don't think we should be up here. He told us the Burgermeister said not to come up here."
Oh, what are we taking orders from the Burgermeister now? Just because he says don't do anything, we're gonna do it?
Right.
Please, we're adventurers. We do what we want.
Well, she says, all due respect, but many adventurers don't live very long here.
It'll be fine.
Is this attic floor creaky?
Very.
Good. There's like an army of us.
I'm gonna armor myself.
And me, Orion, and Deacon still have passbow trace.
Oh, that's right.
That's
How
what
about
you
that?
get. All 11s.
She says, "But don't touch anything."
I'm putting up a spell.
Oh,
I
I
guess
don't know
we
why.
want to stay on this path.
Well, probably not a bad idea. Although, although this looks like here. What is this here? Is this a door? A trap door?
No, it's just a box, actually.
Okay.
When you look around, you, you don't really see. You see a few old paintings and antiques, but really nothing catches your eye that it's of any value.
Yeah, so I was gonna say it looks like a bunch of junk.
Around when you get to the when you get to the closer to the door, you hear a voice. Um, it sounds as if um, it sounds as if someone's like casting a spell. And you notice on the door, um, someone has carved a large skull into the door, and hanging from the doorknob is a wooden sign that reads, "All is not well."
Oh, okay. Uh, I'll whisper to the group. I hear voices out there next door. It sounds like somebody's doing some kind of mumbo jumbo magic.
Can you do an Arcana? Um, right.
Sure. It's not my specialty, but I can give it a whirl. In fact, I really sucked at it.
Yeah.
What's
You-
magic?
Yeah.
I don't understand that concept.
You wouldn't know. Yeah.
Does the door does the door seem to be locked?
When you take a look at the door again, there is a skull um, carving, and etched in the, the skull's forehead, you see a glyph.
So that's probably not
Strahd will examine.
good.
He's gonna move up and examine the glyph.
Okay, do give me a intelligence check.
That's intelligence?
Investigation.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
It has a glyph of warding on it.
Do I know how to disable it without dispel magic?
I
Um,
don't think you can.
I don't know if you, I don't think you can.
Well,
Anybody have dispel magic?
if the door is opened, it will blast
No.
some sort of energy at whoever does it.
Well,
Do we not have a scroll of dispel magic?
You're really soft again.
Don't we have a scroll of dispel magic?
Not in the party loot.
No? That's not high enough level.
Protection from poison.
I was gonna say, if you want, for the good of the party, I can, not that I'm sacrificing myself, but I'm probably the one who has the most hit points. I could probably take the most damage. Not to mention the fact that depending on what type of glyph this is, I do have magic of my own that maybe can protect some stuff.
All
Or
right.
that might be even better.
I could open it from. I can open a door from 30 feet away with a magic hand, but if it's unlocked, so I could activate it from some distance away.
Let's let's uh let's try
It's
that
gonna make
first.
it's gonna make some noise probably.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
they're gonna know we're here.
Why is it okay?
Stack some crates
Because he
and
said it
things,
was.
duck behind it.
And you continue to hear the voice, and it sounds like he's repeating the same thing.
The ritual, we might be able to interrupt it.
Which would be good.
Can I try an Arcana check
Legally.
to see if I can understand what he's doing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nope.
No.
I could do it from here. From where I am, I could activate the thing.
I guess Scratch will also see if he knows what is happening.
Get better.
Yeah, Scratch, you hear on the other side of the door what sounds like he's trying to cast a teleportation spell.
Oh, well.
Whoa.
Someone who is incapable of a teleportation spell is trying to cast one in there.
And you noticed that a couple of like he's having difficulty pronouncing some of the words in the, like
But they're
he's
powerful
stumbling.
enough to put up a glyph of warding.
People have their specialties.
Or maybe somebody else put the wording on here. How powerful do you have to be to set one?
Burn your tail, mister.
If warding is third level.
So ideally, you only have to be 5th level.
It's teleportation circle. It's like a 5th level spell. Teleportation itself is like 7th level and 5th.
Yeah, that's what worries me. Not that I understand this level mumbo jumbo. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
Sounds like there's a nice spell book in there.
It's
someone who
actually
doesn't know how to use
circle,
it.
teleportation circle. So
Okay.
if you want to be, super specific.
Trying to escape. May they heard us coming.
Yeah, Amari, why don't you see if your mage hand can open the door from where you're at, and if that doesn't work, then we can try plan B.
Yeah. Anyone want to get further away? Because no need to get close if there's going to be an explosion or something.
Well, I'm kind of just, what do I know? But I was gonna say, I would think 15 feet would be enough, and I'm at 25.
Okay.
It's your face that might get melted off.
Yeah.
Your call.
What do I know? I have a 10. I have a 7 intelligence.
Well, I'm going to use Mage Hand to hit on the glyph, I guess. It's not going to be like try to open the door.
The
Poke
door's
skull
the
in
door
eye
is locked.
sockets.
I knew it.
Door's locked, but the glyph doesn't activate until it opens. Is it like a?
Well, it didn't. Well, I'm not going to tell you, but it didn't.
Right.
It didn't activate when you tried the door. Is all I'm going to tell you.
Okay. Yeah, it's not working. It's locked.
So we have to try to unlock the door first.
We should hurry if we're going to catch them.
Do you have to be? Do you have to be? You have to be experienced in these tools to do that, don't you?
Yeah, like
I
know some
Deacon
ropes.
is our best. Maybe.
No. I'm not going to fiddle with the magic that's beyond me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounds like we're at a standstill.
How about shooting a firebolt at the skull? See if that triggers it.
We could always knock.
Want me to knock with the Mage Hand?
Tell them we're housekeeping. We were given free reign to look for the missing staff.
Except for the damn attic.
Except here.
Wait a minute. This is the attic? I didn't know that. I didn't know what an attic was. Did you buy that?
No.
I
Well,
always mix up attics and basement.
Yeah, I believe it.
Is
if
it
you
up
want
and
me,
down and down is up?
if you want me to knock, I'll knock. Yes for the knock.
Yay.
Go for it.
Knock. Knock on the door with a mage hand.
You hear something. You hear the voice on the other side of the door swear, and then you hear something fall to the floor.
Something fell.
But no one came to the door.
We can say, "Hey, we're here to help." I'm always gonna say that. Very convincing.
You start to hear meowing from the other side of the door.
Is it like a person
What?
pretending they're a cat? Or they're just a cat? Or is it an actual
Right.
cat?
No, you hear
Right.
2 or 3 cats meowing.
Okay.
Like
Huh.
like real cats or like tiger sized cats?
It sounds like domesticated cats.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna say, the landlord doesn't allow pets in the rooms. Do you mind opening up the door here and we can straighten this out?
A moment later, you hear a window open,
No.
and you can feel the breeze under the door.
We know where you live. There's no point in running. I have a special message for you from the big cheese, the count. But it's marked for your eyes only. I'm not allowed to look at it. You have to receive it yourself. If you'd rather, I can go ahead and tell Strahd that you weren't interested.
You hear no answer.
Ugh. Well, so much for that.
Should we just break the door down?
Well, that will definitely set off the thing. But there's no point in breaking it down now if the person on their side's already escaped. Plus, weren't we supposed to be looking for that saint's bones?
Yeah, that's definitely. Well, it's
Yeah, we're looking for the guy with the shovel who's
yeah,
here,
he's
maybe?
uh,
Uh,
Milovov, Milovijov,
oh, yeah.
Vav.
So we can either force our way in, thinking that this is the strongest point in the house, which it looks like it is. Anything that we possibly want is probably on the other side of this door, if they haven't already escaped. Or we can also go down to the first floor and start from the scratch and work our way back up again and check all the rooms and make sure that we haven't missed anything before we take this upon ourselves, because I'm sure whatever's over there is going to be a challenge.
What does everybody else want to do?
Scratch kind of wants to try to explode the door open at a distance with
Okay.
the
Um,
spell, but
what about Keth and Leafly? What do you guys want? What would they want to do?
I agree with Orion.
Okay. Deke? Amari, what would you guys do? What would you do if you were
What
just...
part of you agree with Orion because he gave more than one answer?
Either
Like
break down the door
like
or start from first floor.
start from the first floor and just check everything out.
So Irina, she looks at you and she says, I don't think we're even supposed to be up here.
Wow.
Well, of course we're not.
I cast silence on. No, I don't actually have that.
Shut up, woman.
Silence wouldn't prevent a glyph from going off, would it?
No, but it would. I mean, it would keep it quiet, maybe. But I don't have that spell. I was just making shit.
So I don't think I have it either. No.
Okay, so Door, you have vanquished us. Good game. Let's go downstairs, I guess.
That was exciting.
So you're gonna go back down?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm assuming you go back down the hatch and you head back to the bedroom. And Colleen is like, we made the right decision. Alright, so I'll just...
We've actually already been through all these doors in here. I just closed them in case someone walked in the room.
Well, that one, did we talk about that? Let's see. Okay, where's... Okay, so that's a closet, and there's just cloaks. Looks like there's a bunch of clothes in there. There's shoes, slippers, boots, and things. Amara, you're looking in there. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you find a bunch of clothing.
Bunch of clothing and some shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Would they look nicer than our shoes?
Definitely. Did you want to steal them from the burgomaster's bedroom?
Nah. I mean, he wants to, but he's not going to. Irina will tattle on us, man. I don't trust her.
Look, man, she's been hunted by a vampire. Give her, cut her some slack.
Not to mention she's been bitten twice.
Yeah.
Oh, this connects.
The door is not locked. Scratch, you walk in and it smells of powder and fine perfume, like a flowery, pungent perfume. There's a vanity mirror that stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on the other wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads. In the far west, northwest, there's a door there.
I guess, is there any drawers or anything on the vanity?
Let's see. Yeah.
Just have a quick peek in case there's like a decapitated butler's head chopped up into tiny cubes inside the desk.
Or look for bones.
No,
Yeah,
you
well,
find
those
like
all-
you find like brushes and makeup and things like that.
What do you call the wife of the burgomeister? Is it a burger mistress?
Well, he goes by Baron, right? So she must be the Baroness.
Oh, the baroness.
French fries mistress.
This is a toilet. Go now if you have.
I'm all right.
Probably a secret treasure down there, Okay, and this is a bathroom.
Okay, so all right, so you an iron tub, um, clawed feet stands next to the. It's there's some towels there.
Is there water in the tub?
No.
Okay. No lurking melt ladies. Well, that's this side of the hall.
Can I check is this a fireplace here?
Where?
Against the wall here?
Yeah.
Anything unusual about that?
You don't notice anything.
Good.
Look in the mirror. I forgot about that. It'll take your soul to a better place.
Do you look in the mirror?
No.
Clodhopper will look in the mirror.
Okay. Um, out of the mirror pops out. Whoops. Let me see. A solid form with these. It looks like a spirit of some kind that's got a. It's like a darkly handsome 30-year-old man with bloodshot eyes.
What have you been smoking?
And he appears in front of you. He doesn't speak.
Does he look familiar?
And then he points. He
Oh,
points
he's
to
the
you.
butler's ghost.
Yeah. Let me move this thing out of the way here. So he. These things. Why is everything locked? It's annoying. Okay.
Do you think this is one of the missing staff members?
So he points to you, Scratch.
Are you the butler? Or were you the butler? Or
Um,
will you be the butler?
and he pulls out a sword.
Uh-oh.
Roll initiative.
Damn it.
Oh. I thought he was going to show us something.
Still think it's the butler. He's just angry for some reason.
You disappeared.
Was he wearing Butler's livery?
Where'd he go? I did delete him. Oh my
Oh,
god.
I thought he did that.
I did delete.
It's like weird stuff, you know.
Glitchy.
I got a 17 the first time. I'll take that. All right, everybody on the tracker.
Yep.
Orion, what do you do?
You're missing Cat. Or Kelborn. Or whatever his name is now.
So the spirit thing that popped out of the mirror, it definitely drew the sword and is
Staring at.
assuming an aggressive
Scratch.
posture.
Right. It pointed the sword at Scratch.
Like it's going to attack us.
It's just pointing the sword at him.
Okay, so right now I'm going to hold my action and see what it does. And if it does try to engage and assault any of my allies, I will chop with my swords. But for now, I will see what it does.
All right, Kelwarn, what do you do?
Hey, there's a suit of plate armor in the attic in that picture. I don't think any of us wear that, but
No, it would be cool, but too loud.
All right, Kelborn, are you with us?
Yep.
What would you like to do in this situation?
Yeah, so shocked at the appearance of the specter that he stands there.
All right, I'm gonna skip you if I don't hear from you in a second here.
Typing. No.
No, we can't hear you.
Well, I mean, Amari goes next, so may as well just take their turn.
Let's see, he's
Then
typing
hop
here.
back.
Let's see what he. Maybe his microphone. Okay, he's gonna ready. Okay, all right, Amari.
Okay. I will start by casting.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm
I'm
going to
ready
cast.
to be attacked, basically.
Mari's going to cast Shield of Faith on Scratch, right? He's pointing at Scratch to get +2 to AC. And bonus action. And I'm going to stand on the other side of this thing and ready a booming blade in case it moves towards or tries to, or I need to be specific trigger. Well, in this situation, if he
Could
does an
just
aggressive act.
you could just stand there, and if he moves
If
out
you
of your
cast a
reach,
spell, if you're casting a spell, you can't also ready, because that means you took your action.
No, that's a bonus action spell. Can't I as my
Well,
action
then you
ready
could
the spell?
you could ready another spell, but it'd have to be a cantrip there.
Because it does go off.
yeah, booming
Once you're
blade.
done, you waste
Cantrip.
you waste your
That's
you
a
waste your
yeah. That's
spell
a
slot.
regular spell, but you're right. It has to be a cantrip. Is a booming blade? Is that
Booming blade
Yes.
is a cantrip.
Oh, then that's okay.
okay?
And if it moves after it's hit with it, it will get more damage.
Mm-hmm. So that's it. That's all.
And anyone speak ghost?
I am an undead hunter, but I don't speak ghost.
All right. So he blinks out and disappears, and appears in front of Scratch. He reappears there, and he's standing there right in your face, Scratch. And he says, "This is a warning from Strahd himself." And he takes his short sword and swings it at you.
My armor
20,
test is 20 because of Amari.
26. That's a crit. So that is 8 piercing and 27 poison. Can you do a con save? All right, you take half of 27.
Jeez.
The second attack. Oh my! I crit it again. That's 9, and then 25 poison. Another con save. I got 2 20s in a row. This is ridiculous.
It is a warning.
I hate to see what the real threat is.
And then he blinks out and disappears.
Beautiful.
Why was he only attacking you, Scratch?
Scratch is unconscious in a pool of blood.
Are you really?
Clodhopper, yeah.
Yeah, get up.
Clodhopper
Get
kicks
up.
them in the head while he's down. The only chance at betrayal.
Get up with this.
I mean, I couldn't have planned that any better with two crits.
Scratch will get up and say, Cloudhopper, destroy that mirror. And Cloudhopper's going to fire his force beam at that mirror.
What's going on in here?
We still don't know.
So the mirror shatters.
That feels better.
Why did you just break a mirror? And why is...
It's full of ghost assassins sent by Strahd to stab me full of holes with poison.
Some ghost popped out of there, attacked Scratch, and then disappeared.
He's got a
What'd you
point.
do?
Actually, Kelborn, you could have done a. You were holding
What'd
your
you
action,
do?
right?
You know, was he close enough to me when he blinked where I could have still attacked him?
I think he
Yeah,
was.
he
Yeah.
here. But I
Not,
didn't attack
it's not
him,
likely
or
to
not?
matter because he, even if he has,
He was get away anyway.
yeah, the same thing would have happened anyway. So, same thing with Amara. You were holding, but you were over.
Yeah, mine was melee, so
Okay.
no. This is for Scratch. 10 more.
Sorry, I just threw
Scratch
away.
will administer.
I think I
an
just threw away like
elixir
all the
and
rules
so-
in the game, and that. So, okay.
And another one. And another one. It's just stabbed his arm full of needles like a freak.
I'll lean over Scratch. Are you feeling okay? Is there something you need to tell us?
What?
Why was that thing targeting only you? It pointed directly at you. And
Well, I
said,
looked in the mirror and it didn't like it. But now the mirror's dead, so it's dead too.
I thought your homunculus looked in the mirror.
Same thing.
But did the spirit know that?
Apparently.
You see through its eyes, right, Cloudhopper?
No, I don't have all the familiar powers with it. It's just he's always around, but I
It's
can't see
certain.
his vision.
But I believe it is made with like a drop of our blood.
I mean, it recognized that it was yours.
Let's get out of here so we can pretend we didn't destroy the mirror if someone asks.
So maybe let's not look in any more mirrors.
It's if they're like full length mirrors, they're always full of ghosts.
I suppose it depends on how vain we are.
I wonder how many 20s I'm going to keep rolling in a row, though.
We gather up and continue, please.
Yes, let's head to the
Let's
east.
go.
Is the Burgermeister's door still open?
He is no, it is now closed,
Okay.
and
Good.
he's there's somebody in there. It sounds like he's talking to somebody else now.
Let's have someone want to creep up there and listen. Nope.
Who's got a really good perception?
Anyone got stealth and perception?
I can do that.
9 stealth, 5 perception.
Maybe the person from the attic informing on us.
16 stealth. Which door is it?
First one on the left.
Yeah, the one that you guys were in before.
Passageway.
I'll try to listen in the door.
So so he's talking to, and there's a door off behind you also. He's talking what sounds like 2 of the town guard, and you can hear something about you catch a name, Lady Fiona Watcher, and something about keeping an eye on her, and she's working for Strahd or something like that. It was kind of mixed up. And you hear someone coming towards the door, and you watch the door handle move.
I'll dart away.
Which way are you going?
Let's go to the end of the hall. The other way, we could just pretend we were walking by.
And
Oh,
out
no.
comes two of these guards.
You have permission to be here.
And they stop and look at you. And they
Hi, nice to see you.
they kind of say, oh, excuse me, and they kind of like push past you and they head down the stairs.
Well,
All's well.
Greetings.
these are the only doors left on this floor, so we should have a look, I suppose. I feel like that door at the end of the hall might be the most interesting.
Let's start from there.
Stretch will investigate the door to see if it is locked or trapped.
It is locked, actually.
It's locked. How are we supposed to rummage?
There we go.
Okay, yeah, you get it open. Chained to the back of the wall of this otherwise empty closet is a badly beaten man wearing nothing but a loincloth. Iron shackles have cut into his wrists, causing blood to trickle down his hands, and he picks his head up, and he meets the description of who you're looking for.
Does he have a tattoo of a shovel on his arm?
No shovel anywhere in the room, but he is chained up.
He's not gagged though or anything?
No.
We found the digger. Hey, you. What'd you do with them bones?
I sold them.
To who?
I sold them. Can you get me free? And I'll tell you.
No, you talk first, and then we'll see if you get free. Otherwise, I may just throw acid in your face and leave you here.
Scratch is a little bit irritated right now, right?
Yeah, he's trying. He's not very intimidating. So. I will feed you to my beast. And he'll point at Clodhopper. A fiend from the lower hells.
I sold the bones to Henrik van der Voort. He's the coffin maker. I did it to feed my family.
You betrayed everyone at that temple.
People do. He's like, just leave me alone. Just go. There's no hope for me here anyway.
Who
How
brought
did you end
here?
up in here? Yeah, what he said.
What's that?
Who brought you here?
I was talking about the burgomaster in an unpleasant way. And so I'm being punished.
Oh, so it had nothing to do with the fact that you stole the sacred
Doesn't
relic?
know anything about it.
Interesting. What are they planning on doing with you? Just leaving you here?
This is my punishment for being too negative.
They lock you up for eternity?
I must say, I must admit that all is well before I am released to the burgomaster personally.
Ugh. Stubborn shoveler.
So would it be worth it just to get out?
never, because all is not well.
Well, yeah, but just say what he wants to hear, and then you can go about doing your own business.
He just kind of has a pouty
How
look
long
on his-
ago did you sell the bones, and do you know what the coffin maker wanted with them?
It was within the last few days.
And did he tell you why he wanted the bones?
No.
If we let you go,
Perhaps it was some protection of some kind.
if we let you go, will you take us to the coffin maker's shop?
I. No.
How will we get him out of the house without anyone seeing?
I did it in the middle of the night. I stole the bones. I snuck down into the basement, dug them out, put them in a backpack. I did it so I could get some gold to feed my family. I didn't believe in that old wives' tale anyway.
Does he seem to be telling you the truth?
As far as you know, do you want to do a insight check?
Yeah, if I can.
As far as you know, he's
I believe him. He seems honest, guys.
Well, whoever said it before is correct. All you have to do is tell the Burgermeister what he wants to hear and then go about your business.
You hear down the hall, you hear Colina, and she keeps saying, "Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This can't be!"
Hmm.
She's-
What has that girl gotten into now?
So you run down the. She looks as if she's seen a ghost. She says, "The dolls. The room's full of dolls."
This
Let's
must
go
be
there.
that person's chambers.
That's
So
not
she-
creepy.
So she's
Isaac or whatever.
so she's like freaking out. She's just shaking and she's just white as a ghost. So Scratch, when you go in there, the room is full of them. The dolls fill out the long bookshelves. They're arranged in these kind of neat rows and they're mounted. And each one of them look the same. They all look like Irina. She's like, "Why is this happening to me?" She starts to
Scratch
weep.
Scratch wants to search the room for like, hopefully like a diary or something.
Okay. So yeah, you go in there and you find there's a chest, and there's some. Let's see. There's some wine bottles under the bed, and you notice that the label on them says "A Wizard of Wines," and purple grape mashed number 3.
I want to check if there's any ghosts around or anything like that, or vampires.
No, you don't see anything. There's kind of a smell in here of wine and desperation.
Well, wasn't that the wine that was not being delivered to the inn?
Yeah, that's
Blue
the
Water
same
Inn?
winery.
That's the same.
winery.
Yeah, it's the same winery. So she's like, "Why? Why would there be all those dolls of me in there?"
Because Isaac or whatever his name is must live in this room.
Yeah, he's obviously a sick fuck.
You know, maybe it's not what you think. How do you know it's that the dolls look like you? What if it's you look like the dolls?
Dun dun dun.
Oh, now my head hurts.
She doesn't have a memory of things, so
Exactly.
she's a living doll creature.
She's
Scratch wants to investigate the chest.
she's
for
not
any
she's
potential
not
traps.
listening. She's freaked out by this because it's. I mean, right down to the way she dresses, her hair, everything. Like it's
Okay, I need to sit down.
like the dolls are painstakingly created in her image.
So Scratch wanted to check the chest for any traps or anything like that.
Nope, don't find anything. It's unlocked.
Unlocked? Okay.
So you
He
find
will open it cautiously.
a heap of wrinkled clothes and a sword at the bottom.
Mm.
A
Is
short,
it shiny?
a short sword. No, it doesn't appear to be glowing.
Well, he obviously owes Irina something, so this sword will do as some sort of payment. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, you could decapitate all of his dolls to enrage him. Clodhoppers start tearing their heads off. Look, Irina, now they're decapitated views. So they look
Who else?
different.
Who else do we know that's obsessed with Irina?
You think
Strahd.
Strahd lives in here?
I think he might be disguised. Like Strahd might
You're
be
soft
disguised
again.
as this guy. I think Strahd might be disguised as this guy.
Oh,
But what point?
the move amongst us unknown.
Burgermaster's an enemy. So what better way to get information on your enemy than to pretend to be his ally?
He's got a million ways to get information.
Yeah, but he's also a sick fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but he does have a point.
Scratch will leave the killer doll inside the chest.
I don't see it, but
Have we met that guy?
Not yet.
No.
When we meet him, I'll divine sense him. See
Well,
if he's a vampire.
Blinsky, I don't think had much. Although he didn't really say one way or the other, but it sounds like he wasn't too keen on this Isaac guy.
we're getting sidetracked here. Are we either going to go to the coffin maker to get the bones, or are we going to keep searching for the missing servants?
Yes,
Focus.
do we care or not?
Well, I'd say the bones because we need to try to restore sanctity to the church as soon as possible, right?
All right, let's go.
But there's only one other door we haven't opened up here.
Then go open it.
Out of the way, Kelborn.
You find a handsomely appointed room that contains a canopied bed, a low bookshelf, a full-length mirror, and a wooden frame along the wall across the door. Set into the north, there is a arched window of leaded glass. Nothing here seems unusual.
He's going to avert his gaze from the mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, don't look in there.
Do like a quick once-over of the bookshelf to see if there's anything that looks interesting.
Let's see. You get a sense of magical proclivities. The books are Barovian fables and tomes about mythology and other innocuous subjects.
Does the window look like it can open?
It does, yeah.
Person upstairs climbed out a window. I feel like that was kind of above this room.
If we want to set the guy that's chained up free,
He can free himself as soon as he says the right words, so I don't see why we should endanger ourselves over it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. We'd have to be able to get him out of the house.
Well, was gonna say I can misty step him out that like through that window because I just need to see where he goes.
Well, why waste it? He is a criminal.
He's a criminal, right? He's a hardcore. He's a hardcore criminal.
All the bones. That's pretty
Oh, yeah.
serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that I thought you meant because he wouldn't say.
But
all
that's
the
not
No.
why. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
he stole a relic.
That's true.
But
And if the worst thing that can happen to him is that he's locked up in some palatial mansion, boo-hoo.
But that's actually
That's
not why
sympathy.
he's there. He's there because of his negative attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something they're going to work out for
Yep.
themselves.
He's not outside in the stocks
about
with a
feelings,
donkey head on,
right?
so this seems not as bad, maybe? I don't know.
Hey, so is that room clear? Can we go?
If we don't care about the magic in the attic, then we should go.
All right, so you guys head downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you you head down and you can hear. It sounds like there's a gathering, and there's laughing. There's ladies laughing and having fun off to a side room. And you guys head out of the mansion.
Now, does anybody know where this coffin place is?
That'd be like a building with coffins
Oh.
propped up against it or something.
Stop somebody on the street and ask.
So you do find that it is nearby, just down the street. Do you guys head in that direction?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's
I
lay
think
eyes
I'm
on
not
it.
in this map.
Let's do that.
It doesn't. You shouldn't have to be on the map. I don't think. There's no dynamic lighting on this.
I just see black.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's turn that off.
Yeah, he's not.
Can you see now?
Yeah, there it is. Yes, I see everything now.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I do have as you approach the. Where is it at here? Oh yeah, the coffin maker's establishment. You guys can watch this 25-second video. So as you approach, this uninviting shop is a 2-story tall building, has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. Of course, right? All of the window shutters are closed up tight, and there's a deathly silence that surrounds the establishment.
Two floors. Oh no.
The monkey.
Yeah, I forgot about my buddy.
How could you forget?
So we need to make him a trained attack monkey.
Everybody here?
Yep.
I think
Looks like it.
we're missing Clodhopper and
No, he's here. He's underneath my token.
okay. All right, yeah. So you guys, you get to the door. What do?
Let's see if there is a back door. Just in
Well-
case.
What time of day is it? Is it daytime or?
Yeah. You guys,
Well, the shop's probably open. We should be able to just walk in.
but
What?
it appears to be closed, and there's
Oh,
Just knock on the door and tell him we have a bone to pick.
What can you see in that window?
A chair, part of a table, and another door.
Well, I like the idea of making a circuit around the building first.
sounds good to me.
Bunch of coffins. That checks out.
Does
Yeah,
it look like Piccolo could scale this building?
The,
Like, could he climb up and peer
be
in
like
the
any other
upstairs
building that
windows?
you could. Did see upper level. So
You need to have Piccolo, Chip, and Clodhopper be their own animal gang.
all of the windows have a lattice work of iron fitted with frosted glass and are locked from the inside. They're,
The fortress.
everything's kind of barred shut.
Oh, there's a back door on the side here.
Maybe our less charismatic people stand at the back door, and our charismatic people talk to him at the front door in case he tries to flee.
Are there any lights on that we've seen?
No, it doesn't. It's during the day, so there's nothing inside is illuminated.
No, and in every room we've looked in, there's nobody.
You don't see anybody. No.
Right. So, I mean, I think knocking at the front door is pointless.
Yeah, let's just go in.
Is this door locked?
Of course it is.
While I'm looking through the window, I'm going to divine sense all the coffins I can see. Don't-
No, there's nothing.
Okay, don't trust them.
Well,
Just don't open any coffins, and we'll be okay, probably.
this one.
Bones
is a
are probably in
little-
one of them. I could try with your tools if you'll let me.
So you're gonna try to open up the back door? Is that what?
Yes, but I think I failed with a 9.
Okay. Yeah, you did. You hear as you're fiddling around with the lock, you hear footsteps inside, and a man unlocks the door, and he that's what he looks like, and he's like, he says, "We're closed. Go away." Go away, leave me alone.
Are you the coffin maker?
Yes, go away. He starts to close the door on you.
Put my foot in the door.
Okay. What do you want?
You?
What is that supposed to mean?
Somebody else want to take over, or you want me to keep going?
Mhm.
Keep going.
You mind stepping back, there, old man?
I don't think so. We're closed, but thank you very much. Come back
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we don't care that you're closed. We know that you bought the relics from the church, and we want them back. Otherwise, there's going to be hell to pay, literally.
Oh, so he kind of clams up, and he takes a step back.
I'll take a step forward.
I'm gonna close the door.
Yeah, you might want to give us the bones, see, or there's going to be trouble.
I'll just start.
It was,
I will.
was
I will.
We
Let
always go to
my.
the same spot.
I will let my lightning
Yeah.
projector fold up out of my armor and just start sparking electricity.
He says it was
Yeah.
it was all
Not that I
a
have
good
any
business
inclination, but-
exchange. It was not. I didn't. You're not.
Well, it's theft.
You're not good.
They weren't yours to buy.
Going to pay
Give them
the old
back.
man.
The church needs to be protected. I
I
don't care why you wanted them.
I need to be protected too.
Great, then you can go to the church along with everybody else.
You selfish bastard.
Well, there. Oh, he's like, very well. Obviously, I'm not. I don't have a choice here. They're downstairs.
Slow movements.
They're downstairs. Or upstairs, rather.
Was that the only reason why you wanted them? Is for protection?
You don't work for a certain vampire.
No.
Insight.
If you want the only if you want that, do you work for the vampire?
Hell no.
Not yet, anyway.
Well, if you, I must say that if you, the only one in town that I know that does is that Lady Fiona Watcher.
Tell us about her.
Yeah,
while
we
you're
know about her.
talking.
While we're walking,
And we're walking, and we're walking.
It's upstairs.
Which
Oh,
door?
He points. He points to this door here.
You open it.
somebody who's actually got some physical strength and ability want to stick with him.
Certainly, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah.
So he opens it. He's like, the stairs. After you.
After
Nah,
you.
you go. You go. We'll follow you.
I don't think I want to go up there.
Oh, move
Why
it.
not?
I kind of push him up the stairs.
What the hell? What's going on here? Why are you threatening?
It's your house. You're the one that knows where you're going. Lead the way. You don't have all day.
All right. So he takes you up the stairs. Oh, very well.
Yeah, we'll go up. It's another place, right?
Yeah, room. I'll move you guys if you let me grab you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That damn squirrel's huge. Okay. And Colleen's like, I think I'll stay down here.
There's a couple of
No,
us
no,
still
no.
down there.
I know. I'm working on it.
Okay.
The monkey. No, she's like, I'll stay with the monkey.
Good.
So he takes you up and to this large kind of drafty room, and it's kind of strung with cobwebs and stacks of wooden planks lie amid several crates marked junk.
Or the balloon said, why don't you want to come here?
They're in the crates off to the back.
And why didn't you want to come here?
Is it trapped or something?
No, it's just frightening.
I don't trust this dude.
Show me exactly what crate. And Leafly's gonna pull out his crowbar.
So he points to the one all the way in the back wall. That one.
Yeah, Leafly's just gonna walk up and use his crowbar to pry the crate open.
So okay. So you're gonna walk over there and do it?
Yep.
Okay. So you grab your crowbar, and out of the crate pops out this, and all around you the crates open up as these vampire spawns pop out.
Oh, there's
Great.
We roll initiative.
Yeah, go ahead and.
oops. They went upstairs, didn't they? I need to join him up there.
You can just hang out with the monkey and Irina.
Anybody need me if there's vampires? We've had a rest since the last combat camp, which was the night. Everything should be straight.
Oh, good. Look at those initiative.
So yeah, out of
I am
these,
not showing up.
Yeah, you might want to move me upstairs. It's not
Oh, okay.
meant to follow it. So,
Everybody on? Are you?
Yep, everyone's on.
Okay. The vampire spawn jumps out of the crate and looks at Leafly, of course, right? And just comes at you with the claws.
Wow. There's a lot of crates.
So 22, 7 slashing, and then comes in for the bite and misses with that. Another one comes in, scratches at you, misses with the claws,
oh, I literally backed up.
and the bite misses also. Calborn, you're up.
When I cast Hypnotic Pattern here, I'm trying to avoid getting legally in it.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
Casting Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
I'm trying to avoid leak because many of them avoid leak. You
All right. 30-foot cube. It's gonna catch them all, right? Yep.
Not if he wants to avoid Leafly.
yeah. I'm trying to avoid it. But that probably center like way over here.
Okay. So the 4 of those, right?
4, 5.
You can get 3 at most.
There's more to the left. So.
All right. So everybody
4.
fails but 1.
They're immune to them.
One of them failed the save.
Oh, okay. They made the same.
Yeah, they made the save.
This means one isn't attacking you. Yes, I'm done then.
Which one?
Please choose a condition.
Which one's? Oh yeah, that one. Ah.
Please choose a condition. Please choose a condition.
Wait, they all failed?
Those 3
So
did.
3 failed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Oh, that'll make this a little bit easy.
All right. Let's see. Amara, you're up next.
All right.
So you gotta get the feeling that the old man,
One, two,
that he knew something was up here. He didn't.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Mm.
Cheeky devil.
6. So stand here, and I'm gonna try to hit the spellcaster, which I just found out is a spellcaster because I hovered over it. So I'll booming blade this guy. No, actually, I'll green flame blade. So I can hit the one next door.
Okay, it's 23.
Okay, something's. Oh yeah, I need to. Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. I need to fix my thing. So, they both. So him and the one next to him take 11 damage. If 24 hits. And on him, I'm gonna smite. Level 1.
Let's see, 13 more radiant on the smite.
Yeah,
He's not
on the
dead, right?
spellcaster. Yeah.
Because it does
Yeah.
an additional D8.
Yeah, I already put it there, so I have a different. This is the undead smite. It already does more damage.
Okay, he is going to. Anything else you're gonna do?
No,
All right.
that's all.
He's
Fix
gonna
my macro.
he's
That's
gonna
what I'm
take
gonna
a
do.
legendary action and try to bite you.
Me.
Where's the bite?
Your blood will burn its face off.
All right, and he fails to get his teeth into you.
Too bad.
Okay, so it's just kind of standing there in a daze. Scratch.
Ash is grinding his teeth with annoyance, and he's going to throw a firebolt at Henrik Vandervoort.
Really?
Yeah, he's the scum.
Yeah, and you kill him instantly.
Oops. Well, too bad about that one.
There are consequences.
Yeah, that's what he just learned. That there are consequences.
Except now we can't question him to find out where the bones are.
This is maybe it doesn't seem Professor Scratch is descending into madness.
Good job, Scratch.
Yeah, when you firebolt him, he landed on a pile of wood and just you
Stupid
obliterated him.
commoners.
You
I
obliterated
thought
him.
he was more than a common.
You obliterated
But, oh,
him.
Good
I mean, it was
job.
it almost was.
He's an asshole. That's
We'll just toss his place. We'll find it.
Yeah.
And if you kept them
Maybe.
somewhere else,
Then we'll find some clue that leads us there, surely.
Okay, so which ones are ones with the crowns are charmed? Or
What's that?
which
the
ones
ones
are
with smiley
hypnotized?
faces.
Yeah,
Yes.
you get the little charmed.
Oh, okay. I see. They're hidden behind the name tags. I was missing those. All right. I guess he'll focus on the one that Amari started to attack, and have Clodhopper shoot a beam at him, at the spellcaster.
Wow. Okay.
And then step away and enter.
All right. All right, Ryan, you can come on up and play.
I was gonna say, it kind of sucks when you can't see what's going on. You just hear everything.
Kind
So-
of better, because once you see how many of them there are, it's we'll see.
And you said the ones with the smiley faces are obviously the ones that are charmed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me see here. 1 second. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yes, that is my speed. And I will chop this one here. Since he looks like he's the snotty one. So I will use my silver short sword. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And I will mark him as my Slayer's Prey. So he takes another 6. And I will use a follow up with 20 to hit.
Yep.
And then an offhand attack
That hits also.
for 8. And I think. Let me see if there's anything else I can do. No, that's it. That's it.
Orion, the vampire spawn, jumps over to you and begins to claw and bite you. Just nastiness. 20. Okay, hits you for 10 slashing with the claws, just rips you apart, and then tries to grab you to bite you, and does so. 6 piercing and 4 necrotic, and your hit point maximum is reduced by the necrotic damage until you finish a long rest.
There are so many of them.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna Misty Step here. So it disappears and reappears back in front of Scratch. Where the hell is Actually, he's just gonna move because he doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. And he is going to try to give the old bite. 25. That's 8 piercing and 10 necrotic. And your hit point max is reduced by 10. And then we're going to do an unarmed strike. And that misses. Vampire spawn. Orion is going to attack you. Claws and bite. 19, what's your AC? Okay, alright, so the 19 hits you for 7 slashing. And the bite misses. Alright, Deke.
Okay. Nasty vampire right in front of me. First will be the lightning. Assume 24 hits for 10.
Mm-hmm.
My second attack will be a firebolt.
And that also hits.
Oh, forget the, I don't know why that, yeah, so just 8 fire. And then Chip will shoot as well. Chip, always with the 20-something.
Damage is low, but still.
That's it. I'm done.
Alright, Leafly.
Leafly is going to face step after the spellcaster, and I'm going to take 2 swings with my sword.
Both those hit.
And that's going to be it.
Amari, vampire spawn, comes at you with the claws. Both the bite and the claws miss. No save on these, right? Okay.
I don't think so.
Kelborn.
Oh, doesn't the vampire spellcaster take booming blade damage?
Oh yeah, no, don't forget
No,
about 10 feet of me. We have the protection from good and evil too.
I did green flame blade,
Green
not
flame.
booming.
Okay,
So no.
never mind.
So I'm going to bonus action Hexblade's curse the nasty vampire. And what leads my way? Well, I will go ahead and Eldritch Blast since that's one of my sword. Don't get too low. Or I hope at least one of those hit.
I forget. Is that protection from good and evil? Is there
Yeah, it's within 10 feet of me, so things like fiends and undead get disadvantage to attack. Listen, they can't possess us.
how many? Is it just you, or I forget? Is it how many feet?
It's a 10 feet of me,
Okay.
10-foot radius of me.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't remember.
And then I have Shield of Faith, but I've already clicked that on my versus them. Already clicked on my.
All right. So your first Eldritch Blast hit for 8.
Second one, Prime Esto would say.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, Amari.
I do have so many choices now. Things that I could do. Let me. Yeah, we're good with these guys. I'll Green Flame Blade this one, who should have already taken the 11 damage from before, but then hit this one with the side damage. Oh, before that. Everyone else is trying to take care of the big vampire. Then I'll just brand the one I'm attacking. So this one. And I'll green. Okay. So 23 to hit. This one takes 9. And this one takes 12. Oh, and the one that took 9 also takes 3, so that ends up taking 12 anyway.
From the branding.
Yeah, from the branding. And that's it.
All right, Scratch.
Oh dear. I do not have any real melee stuff. So, Scratch will cast Blur. Well, do we have only for within 10 feet of Kelbar? Okay. All right. Yeah, why not? He's going to step this way then to get in that aura. And I suppose he will shoot a Tasha's Caustic Brew this way. Like so.
Mm-hmm.
Try to remember how this would work.
That is, let's see.
Dex save or recovered acid physical duration.
right out into the street.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right. He fails.
Ah, take that, scum guy. And then Cloudhopper will strike at disadvantage because it is a ranged attack. So disadvantage 16.
What was the damage for the brew?
4.
4. Okay. All right. All right. Orion.
Okay, so this one, let's start with that one there. I will click a chop. The
He
sword for
puts it
short
back
sword.
up.
21 to hit.
Yep.
9. Swing at him again.
I feel like a Ghostbuster with this animated thing.
And then offhand attack. 14.
No, that misses.
Bummer. And that's it.
All right. Claws and bites at Orion. 15 misses. Second attack with the bite, that's going to hit for 9 and 4 necrotic. And 4 points off your hit point maximum.
He takes 7 additional acid damage.
Okay.
That'll keep happening until he uses an action to scrape it off.
Okay. He'll be disfigured forever. Let's do. So he looks at you, Scratch, and he says, "You will be dominated."
Please choose a condition. This creature is concentrating.
Let's see here. So he's attempting to dominate you. Can you do a wisdom save?
He's within the protection aura. Really should put the aura up.
But this is a spell.
I don't know if it might. Are we immune to charm from undead?
No, it's a
that what-
It's dominate person.
Right, but it inflicts the charmed condition. What does the spell do? Dead spell, protection from evil. Anybody? No.
It does. Let me call it up.
Yeah, can't be charmed. So I believe it's the charmed condition that is inflicted by dominate person. So I think we are immune within
Okay.
the area.
All right, we'll just do something else then here. All right. What the hell was that?
Turn me into a vampire spawn.
Would you like that?
Kind of.
Okay. All right, do a con save for me. Very good. All right, so yeah, you feel this necromantic energy wash over you, so you take half of 37.
What was the action?
What's that?
What was the action?
It was a spell.
Okay, well, you didn't say anything, so.
Oh, sorry. Orion, you're being attacked. claws.
I have to make a. Oh, I rolled it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you say so. Okay, hits you twice. 8 slashing for the claws, and 8 piercing, and 2 necrotic for the bite.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
8 slashing for the claws, and then 8 piercing for the bite, and 2 necrotic.
I need to maybe skedaddle.
Dig.
All right. Start with the lightning. Miss. Firebolt. Also probably a miss.
Damn.
And chip. Always coming through with chip.
All right.
Done.
Okay.
Oh wow, he just made it.
All right. Leafly.
I am going to mark the spellcaster with my planar warrior. So my first sword attack.
I barely hear you again.
I'm marking him with my planar warrior for a bonus action. So my first attack is all force damage.
Okay. This thing's in the way.
And that's it for me.
All right. So the 9. Oops. And he's on the ropes.
Hopefully the acid will melt his face off.
All right.
Need to bail out Orion.
Amari. Claws. All right. Let's see. The 20 hits for the bite. 9 piercing and 5
Yes.
necrotic.
Okay, so
Charmed.
he takes 10 out of the armor of Agathis. And you said 9 and 5?
Right. Kelborn.
I get up on top of these stacks of wood here.
I hope so, because I've been standing on them the entire time.
Right. Yeah.
Do I need to make an athletics check to get up there?
No. No.
Okay. Now we'll go there. Take some swings. At the vampire. Let's put my miss. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And that will take him out. You finish off the vampire spellcaster.
Nice. That will be my turn then.
Anything else you want to do?
Me for now. Well, actually, no. Actually, I'm gonna. Well, I already moved. So I can finish my. I'll go up and get closer and try to help him with my aura. Help the ranger out.
It changes. I was about to cast it on him.
All right. Amari.
Yeah, okay. So I was about to cast Protection from Evil and Good, but now he's got it. So I'll
protection from evil and good is 20 feet for the glove.
It was 20, I thought.
I'm looking at it right now. It's
Yeah.
20.
20 feet, yeah.
Okay.
So,
So I'm going to
Strahd.
twin. I'm going to twin shield.
Within 10 feet,
of-
everyone has advantage on saving throws or a sphere, too.
Are these like different auras or what?
Yeah, it's two different auras. The good and evil is 20 foot, and the advantage for sphere is 10 feet.
Orion and myself, we got Shield of Faith. I twinned it. I'm gonna find a picture for it eventually. And I'm going to, again, Green Flame Blade, the same thing.
So that's +2 to our AC, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
+2 to AC.
Yep, plus 2 AC.
So,
This is what the 11.
so 13 to this one because of the brand damage, and 7 to this one.
But you rolled an 11 on the attack.
You missed here.
Oh, I missed. Okay, no, I missed. I didn't even look at the attack, so yeah, I missed. um, so yeah, we got Shield of Faith at least, and protection from evil and good.
All right, Scratch.
Okay, let's see. He is going to shoot at the most injured spawn there in front of Orion with his firebolt. Yeah. Take that.
27 will do the job.
And you'll send Clodhopper with a healing elixir to inject Orion. Or 8 heals. A very good one.
All right, Orion.
Okay, so I will also focus on the injured ones, most injured. And silver short sword. For the hit.
9.
And I can rename a new Slayer's Prey, which is this dude. So additional 5. And follow up again.
Okay.
These guys aren't gonna die.
They keep regenerating too.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, claws and bite. 7 slashing with the claws. And Orion attacked again. Claws. All right, and
They
then
have disadvantage.
yeah, that's a miss. Yeah, the first one did hit, even at disadvantage. Deke. That's a huge factor for you guys, is that they're at disadvantage to attack you. Steps over the dead body of the coffin maker and the vampire.
Yep. And finish this guy off. $27 for 7 lightning.
Almost.
18 for 11 fire.
And that'll do it.
And then Chip will. Oh hell, just in case he's regenerating, Chip is going to put a force bolt into the corpse.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
So
Did he turn into ashes, or is he regenerating? Can we tell?
He did turn into ash.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. If he turned to ash, then this one will take this 6 if a 14 hits.
A 14 does not hit.
Okay. Done.
I'm gonna move up to here. I'm gonna give Orion a 2nd level cure. And
Thank you.
1 just normal attack on the one right in front.
Ten slashing.
That hypnotic pattern has been clutch. So good
Yeah,
job.
we
I
would
know.
have been torn to damn
I know
pieces
there's no way we
without
can
that.
survive otherwise.
Why
Actually,
they
I'm
gotta take
gonna-
that spell?
Take a bow for that one.
Pretty much the best third level spell.
I'm gonna
When it
bonus action
works,
on
yeah.
that one for my planar warrior, so that 10 is force damage, and there's the additional 8. That is also a D8.
Yeah, when I saw him up there surrounded by those vampires, I was like, if I don't do this, he's dead.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
Alright, Mari. Claws and bite. And the bite hits for 4 piercing and 9 necrotic. Kelborn
Wait, they got disadvantage and I'm at 21 now. Still hit?
misses.
Okay.
Kelborn. Kelborn, are you there?
Yeah, I'm gonna move here. Well, I can't take her. Is that? Oh, it's Cloudhopper. I guess I can't share space with Cloudhopper yet. I'll jump up on this one. And
I think you can, right? He's small.
I think they're tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, he could go there.
take a few swings.
Alright, those both hit. With the
Nice.
longsword. Alright, Amari.
All right. Wow. This one's exchanging blows with me, so let's attack it.
Just be careful not to move in the hypnotic pattern. You have to make a save too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Booming blade.
That's an instant effect. There's
It's
the area doesn't stay there.
Oh, is it? I thought that.
It's just like a flash of color, and then it's gone.
But yeah, it's just go up here where I'm putting it. Thought it stayed for.
It's
It'll be a different edition.
That's it for now.
Okay. Just the one attack.
I only get one attack, and I only will ever get one attack.
Alright, Scratch.
Didn't take enough paladin yellows yet.
All right. It's more hurt. I'm gonna help Amari by firing a firebolt at the one north of him.
Yep, that's gonna hit for 12.
And he'll pass another elixir to Cloudhopper and have him administer it to Orion. This one's a random one because I used all my healing ones. 2.
You get back 2 hit points.
No, it's doing something weird, probably. 2. Swiftness. Your speed has increased by 10 feet for an hour. Now you're freaking fast.
Nice.
Something horrible happens to your legs.
They turn like green or something, or you get a really nasty rash.
Okay, so this guy, I can't tell. He's dead now.
Yeah, he's blacked out, so he's.
All right. So I will then attack this one with my silver short sword.
Ugh.
This. Try it again. Let's try an offhand attack.
There you go.
There we go. And then I will make him my Slayer's Prey for 4 more. That's it.
Whoops, wrong way. Attack with the claws on Orion. Alright, at disadvantage, the 22 hits for 8, and then the other one misses. 8 slashing. Deke?
All right. Let's go up here. Go after this guy. 18 for 11.
Mm-hmm.
Still up.
That's a hit, yep.
Nice. Almost max damage. He's still standing. All right. Chip, come on. Misses, I think.
That's a miss, yeah.
Done.
Alright, Leafling, what do you got?
Ryan, do you want out of there?
No.
Okay. I will bonus action from a planar warrior, marking the one in front of me. Did that hit?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Not. Okay. And if that's all force damage, this is just a normal attack. That's it.
Okay. Claw attack on Amari.
Disadvantage 21 AC.
And those are misses. Got these standing around ones, okay. And then Kelborn, you're up.
Flanking, so I should have advantage on them, right? This one.
Yeah, they hit.
Ooh.
Amari.
I'll try something different on this one right next to me. Gonna make a little prayer and ask for the voice to hurt them for me. Sacred Flame, Dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
And that's a fail.
15 radiant damage.
Still up.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Scratch.
All right, the one in front of Amari. Yeah.
And that's going to turn her to dust.
All right, and Clodhopper will take a disadvantage attack at the one there, middle of everyone. 13 only.
No.
All right, that's it.
All right.
Okay, so focus on this dude. Silver short sword for 8. Slayer's Prey for 2. Another silver short sword for the 16th hit.
It does, yeah.
Let's go 6 more. And then followed up on my offhand attack.
Ah,
Which is
no good.
Yes, sir. And that's it.
All right, this is going to be on Kelborn. The source of the... those are all misses. All right, D.
Right. Obviously this one.
9.
Still up?
Yes.
Well hit.
Nope.
And another.
And that's just enough.
Oh, chip.
Mighty Squirrel. The Mighty Squirrel finishes her off.
And we're done.
Nice.
Need to deal with the others.
Well, we take them one at a... We prepare and take them one at a time. Everybody who wants to melee, get in position.
Before I do so, let me do a little
Heal yourselves if you can.
heal wounds on myself.
So we're gonna wait. Like, you want me to hold my attack then?
My personal recommendation is that, yes, everybody delay, go at the same time.
Yeah, we have 6 more rounds of them being stuck like this, so.
Yeah. So everybody go on essentially the same initiative.
So I'm assuming we'll do them in order.
Bottom to top.
Whichever one you like the least.
This one's been looking at me funny the entire battle, so I say let's start with him.
Well, what we can do is we can call this, because this is going to be an inevitable
slaughter.
I was hoping you'd say that.
It's going to be an exercise in futility. So let's we'll call it.
Thought that might.
Yeah, just makes it
groovy.
easy. It's not much of a fun encounter if you're just wasting time.
I mean, it's enjoyable for us.
Is it?
Yeah.
To have an enemy at our complete mercy that's been ripping us to shreds.
All right, let's check these boxes and crates and everything for some bones.
Search the entire room.
Well, who am I to deny?
Place.
Who am I to deny your pleasure? If you, in the future, if you would like to just do slaughtering, that's fine with me too.
We'll keep that in mind.
Scratch is gonna check the coffin maker to see if he has like a key or anything on his person.
No, but he does. You do notice he does have a strong body odor.
Oh, excellent. That's why it was so flammable.
Scratch, get 5 healing from my hands.
All right.
I also have 4 first level slots for cure wounds, if Scratch or Orion need them.
I'm at 15 out of 43 currently. But if we're done fighting in this place, maybe we can take a short rest instead of, or
We don't know
whatever.
if we're done. We don't know if we're done fighting, but
Or
So you guys
Entertain
check through the
ourselves
boxes in here, and you don't find any of Saint Andrew's bones.
yeah, not surprising considering there were vampires around.
right.
Those things actually, if the bones actually worked,
Uh,
there wouldn't be any vampires.
hopefully there'll be some sort of evidence to what happened
Oh.
to him.
We're gonna have we unless you want us to go room by room, we tear the place apart looking for clues.
I think there's
Is there
just
a
like one
basement or an
room.
office?
Oh no, there's another door.
Yeah, this appears to be a kitchen with a square table surrounded by chairs and shelves and provisions there. Obviously, Henrik prepares his meals here.
Let's just do a quick tour.
Search.
Modest bedchamber holds a cot and several well-made pieces of furniture, including a table, padded chair, bookshelf, and a wardrobe.
I check under the bed, maybe.
You find a lot of cobwebs.
Save some of those for later.
We're searching every room.
Yeah, there's a kitchen and a bedroom, and I think that's it upstairs. Unless there's a secret door.
Do you search the wardrobe?
Mm-hmm.
Do a perception check in the room.
Should we just do the best person with advantage for help, or how do you want to?
Sure.
I have +4 on perception.
What do you guys? How are you guys gonna explain how you killed the?
Well,
how you gonna?
I have a plan. All right.
He was harboring the undead. He had to go.
They did it.
Does anybody have better than a 5 in perception?
I've got a 5.
Nope.
So either one of you guys.
One of you aid the other. And
I'll aid you. Nice. 19.
Okay, so in the back you find a little compartment behind inside the wardrobe, and there's 2 sacks in there, a large and a small sack.
I let the party know that I found bags of stuff.
Check for traps.
Yep. Investigation, right?
No, you can just look in the bag.
No, we're checking for traps around the bags.
Okay. Yeah, do a.
So I didn't think you could trap a bag.
It'd be a perception check, right?
Oh, okay.
Regardless, yeah.
Then
You don't find any. There's no traps.
okay.
Alright, I'm
Then
gonna
we
look
look
in the
at the
large bag first.
So you find the. It contains the bones of Saint Andrew.
Oh, I thought for sure you were going to say
Is that-
laundry.
does that mean they don't actually work since the vampires spawn were in here?
They weren't in here.
No, they're in the
I mean,
bed.
they were in the building. Must not have a very
The
big
small sack
radius.
contains 30 silver and 12 EP, and all the coins bear the profiled visage of Strahd von Zarovich.
Well,
I will give that to the party treasurer.
if the vampire spawn wasn't a giveaway, that sure is. So he was another Strahd plant.
Scratch is going to ask the party if we could wait a moment and cast Detect Magic.
By all means.
And he wants to look at the bones and also the sword that he grabbed out of Isaac's chest in his room.
It's a normal, nothing special about it at all.
The bones or both? Or
Yeah, the bones are actually There is something to that.
Okay. There's some sort of magic on the bones. Guess we'll just stick Isaac's sword in the floor here, because he doesn't want Isaac to see him carrying it around. All right, we've got what we want. Head out the back door, and I will do something to help cover up my horrible murder.
Lem-
What are you gonna
I'll also
burn the
divide
place down?
incense on the bones.
Scratch is going to use alchemist fire to set the attic on fire once everyone
Uh,
has left.
Considering all of the good decisions you've made so far, do you really think they have anything in the realm of a fire department around here? A
No,
fire
that's why
brigade?
there'll be no evidence.
And how many other houses are going to burn?
Look how much space is on the outside of the map.
All the vampires turn to ash, right?
Why
Right.
don't you just melt the body?
Can we just get like a barrel and just put like acid in it and then put the body in the?
We'll create a controlled fire by chopping him up and putting him in his own kitchen oven. And yeah. I don't know if people want to help Scratch, but he's definitely going to cover his ass here.
Yeah, you do you. I'm just pointing out some of the obvious.
I mean, who knows? I mean, somebody could see you leaving the building, and then all of a sudden there's a fire, and there's some questions that could be asked. You know.
Strahd did it.
Yeah, he's gonna he's gonna use a needle to make it look like
He
he
had a
was
heart-
bit in the neck
He had a
by
heart-
a vampire.
I guess that burned out chest from the firebolt doesn't give anything away.
He was already
Goes
dead
back
when
as
the
a
fire
vampire.
happened. That's true.
One of them was magic. Who knows?
I don't like it. Want to burn the place down.
What you should do is take the body with you down to the church, and tell them the vampires kill them. That's all you got to do. I should be a player.
Right.
They'll take a throwing needle and make it look like he was bit a bunch of
Yeah,
times.
just take him down there with you when you
Well,
go, and,
Deke is sneaking out, so
and offer to bury him like you did.
We
You
put
did
him
them a
in one of
favor, and
the
they can do one
coffins.
for us.
And they'll be so happy to see the bones that they'll overlook anything. I have to do all the thinking for you.
You guys should take a short rest while Scratch saws up the corpse.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, you're gonna cut his body up. Is that what you're gonna do instead? Bury him in the floorboards.
Telltale heart.
I suppose
Yeah.
the fire
Smaller
is
pieces
the
will dissolve in acid.
solver of all problems, as we. Yeah, so he's going to cut him up into bits and see if he does. He have like an oven or something in his kitchen?
Oh my gosh, I would think so. He's got like, I don't see. He's probably got a fireplace in here somewhere, right? Yeah.
I kind of agree. We should just take the bones to the church and say, hey, the coffin maker was working with vampires.
And now he's dead.
Yeah, that leaves like he's a bad guy.
I think
Like that.
Scratch has it right. I think he's got to hide the bodies.
Just
Scratch is a sociopath.
no, a sociopath, sure, but
hey, the only reason I got upset is because he could have told us where the bones were in case they were hard to find. Now that we got them, do whatever you want.
I say we just
Let's just go.
paint him out to also be a bad guy.
Just go.
Taking way too long to resolve this.
just go. I'll catch up.
Okay, so you guys.
Okay.
So what's
I
the
believe
final
we just
decision
take
on that?
the bones to the church, and he's gonna tell the people at the church that the coffin maker was working to try and get the vampires into town, and they attacked us.
Once Scratch has chopped up the body and set it on fire, he'll cast invisibility on himself because he's covered in blood and head to the church.
Okay. All right. Let me. You guys head down that way. Let me find the church here. Right. So you are greeted with enthusiasm by Father Lucian as he celebrates. He says, "Unfortunately, I don't have anything to offer you, but my thanks."
Sure you do. You can take her off our hands.
She yeah she kind of doesn't really want to go. She wants to stay with you.
No.
We could also use some shelter if these bones are worth it.
Shelter. Oh, for you guys. Against.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
because
we
I
need
mean,
someplace to rest and recuperate. That's a good
yeah,
idea.
I took some permanent uh, health point damage, and I need to recover.
Yeah.
It says we don't normally allow people to stay in the church overnight, but we'll let you in this.
As I said, we brought you your bones, but
Yeah,
sure,
in
We'll
this.
just keep these
you
bones.
can make an exception.
Yeah.
Is this congregation here? Do they see us walk in with the bones? They're supposed to be like protecting.
Well, you
this
have
place?
them in a sack, right? So I would imagine
that's
they
true.
don't. Yeah, they don't know, but.
Empty.
Okay, guys. So what's your plan at this point?
All right. Well, first major quest down. Do we still want to look for the missing employees?
Well, what did you guys say to the Burgermeisters? Did you say we would definitely do that, or did you just say
We said we would investigate it, but weren't promised anything or anything like that.
Did you guys? I did mention last time that one of the cards that you had was a clue. If you remember those, one of the Taroka.
The lake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can go to the lake. Well, and the other thing is that we now heard twice now this lady, Watcher, being in league with the vampire.
So Father Lucian, he takes you aside and he tells you that he believes that she's in league with Strahd and that she's against the Burgermeister in town. It's best to not bother her.
Well, everyone's saying that, so that by itself is kind of suspicious. Like maybe it's like an opposite situation.
Yeah, right.
Yes, I'm still not so 100% sure of this Burgermeister myself.
So let's.
Oh, he's
rest
scum.
and-
There's no doubt that he's scum. But didn't we just get a warning from Strahd?
We did not heed that warning. It is not important.
Hmm.
But are we long resting? Did it happen or?
I'm assuming you guys are gonna take a break after all that, right? And then the next day, maybe head down to the lake. Is that what your thought is?
Yeah, that is
Sounds
what
like
Scratch
fun.
would like to do.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
A nice continental breakfast.
All right. So you're gonna head over to the inn, or you're gonna stay here?
Well, if the inn, I mean, I'm sorry, if this church here is sacred space because of the bones, I'd rather stay here.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Let's see. I took no damage and used no resources.
All right. You guys can take a rest. I'll be right back.
I think I got down to 3 hit points.
Oh no, I did use a spell slot.
I used both my second level spell slots and took like a little bit of damage.
And I'll just get it back with my ring.
Lovely, lovely ring.
Love that ring.
Is that ring that recovers
Up to a third level spell, yeah.
I have my Wednesday game. One of the players is artificer, and he gave my character the ring, so I know it well.
Gotta get some more
Ours. It's my
spells.
precious.
Yes. Our preciouses.
Hmm.
Can't wait till I can infuse the different parts of my armor. That's going to be awesome.
I need to up my armor.
I took this resistant armor one because I thought someone could use necrotic resistance at some point, but I don't know when I'm actually going to use it.
Yeah. I'm already resistant to necrotic. And so is Amari.
Yeah.
I could make your armor necrotic resistant, right?
That would be helpful. How long does that last?
Until I do another infusion or something.
If you don't
It's got-
mind.
You do have to attune to the armor, though. So you have to have a slot for that. I don't know if
Well,
we even
then
have
that's,
items.
that's what do I have here?
Scott, I was wondering, like, what special thing is letting you attack and firebolt in all one go?
Because the lightning is a weapon attack.
Okay. And then the firebolt?
Is a cantrip.
Right. So how can you do both?
I get 2 attacks around.
Yeah, but like cantrips are an action, not an attack. So like by that argument, an Eldritch Knight could do like firebolt and then firebolt, firebolt or something.
Pretty sure they ruled that it's allowed.
All right, guys.
Yeah, we said
Um,
if you have a second attack, you can still use that with another
Okay.
action.
So you guys, the next morning, you head down to the lake. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes.
Let me move you to the map here. Sorry, I'm chomping on some chips. So that's off to the north, and it's just a few minutes down the road to the lake. There is a little intro video I'm going to show you.
The lake.
Yeah.
Lake of Dread.
Lake Placid.
Oh, by the way, before you do that, you have the final installment of the Tome of Strahd.
The book.
I have studied much since then. Vampire is my new name. I still lust for life and youth, and still I curse the living that took them from me. Even the sun is against me. It is the sun and its light I fear the most, but little else can harm me now. Even a stake through my heart does not kill me. But the sword, that cursed sword that Sergei brought, I must dispose of that awful tool. I fear and hate it as much as the sun. I have often hunted for Tatiana. I have even felt her within my grasp. But she escapes. She taunts me. What will it take to bend her love to me? I now reside far below Ravenloft.
Oh, you guys watch it when you were listening?
Well, there he goes crying again. The sun's against me. Everybody's against me. Boo-hoo.
All he did was make his brother's wife jump off the balcony after he murdered him.
Oh, what an asshole.
He did not deserve any of this.
I wonder if everybody hates him. I hate him.
This one you have to watch yourself.
Fate is in the sky.
I wonder if that place was previous.
You also have to pee now.
Where the hell is it? Okay, so at the foot of of a mountain nestled in the misty forest is a large lake, and the water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. And so you arrive on the shore, and you notice that there are 3 small rowboats, and a 4th boat can be seen out in the middle of the lake with a lone figure sitting in it with a fishing pole in his hand. And you watch as he grabs a large sack and tosses it into the water and watches it sink and waits.
Secret treasures.
What's that?
Nothing.
With his fishing pole.
Wait, who did that?
There's a man that is kind of in a trance. You can see him out on the water in a boat, and he's about 400 feet from the shore, and he throws this something in a burlap sack off to the side of the boat.
There's the mafia.
Is it a really big sack or just a little tiny one?
It would probably fit a small
A
person.
body?
A small person.
Oh no. That's what I was afraid you were going to say.
But he's sitting there watching it sink.
Let's get on a boat, I guess. You have a swim speed yet, Orion?
I know.
Leaf does. I have a swim speed of 35.
Well, that's probably creeping on the boat.
Yeah, the water is still, and
there's no horrible things under that lake. It's completely safe, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Was the bag?
Nothing ever kills people.
Was the bag like squirming or anything, or was it just kind of like?
It's hard to tell from that distance.
I'm sure he beat it to death first before he dumped it overboard.
we gonna take a boat out and see what this guy's doing, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Leafly's not going the way Willie went.
How many can we fit in the boat?
Probably 4 of you.
So we can take both of these. There's 2 of them down there, so why don't we?
Is Irina with us, or did we say like?
She's at the church. Yeah,
Okay.
she's not with you, so we'll get rid of her.
So why don't we do 3 and 3 then? 3 in a boat. That way, if one of them sinks, at least half of us can get back to safety.
Good.
Scratch will hop on a boat. Oh no, he's under it.
How are we splitting up?
We should have.
Scratch is just gonna hop on the left boat and let everyone else figure it out.
We have some melee capable people on each, some
That's what I was
magic
thinking,
capable
yeah.
people on each. So
So, Leafly, Amari, and Scratch on one boat? Or Ryan,
yeah,
Leafly,
that's
and
good.
Beth on the other? Or
Yeah,
12 more?
yeah.
Charge!
All right, so you guys start rowing, and you get out.
Yeah, can row.
Everybody out there? Okay, we gotta get Kelborn on the boat too.
Oh, there is a guy.
There you go.
Hello.
All right, so you guys row out, and he, as you approach, he looks very annoyed at you. The monkey.
Throw the monkey at him.
And he's got his fishing pole. He's just he's like, "You're disturbing the fish."
That's what he's just
Sure.
baiting. He's just baiting fish with the bag of meat stuff.
Hey, sir, what was that you were just throwing?
That's my bait.
It's your bait.
He's like,
You
"Shh."
put a bag full of bait?
He's like, "Keep your voices down."
You put a bag full of bait?
Yes.
He's hunting sharks.
Leafly's gonna try to stealthily dive off the back of my boat to swim down and get that bag.
Yeah, can we see it still, or is it like sunk out of
It's
sight?
the water's very dark. Can you guys do a perception check for me?
There's devil leeches in there.
Leafly, there's something in the water, and it's quite large.
Oh.
So the man says, "I wouldn't go in there."
What will we find if we go in there?
Old country patrols these waters. But suit yourselves.
I heard old country.
Country.
Okay.
Sorry, old country.
Country?
So, Leafly, you jumped in the water?
Am I able to see the bag with the perception check?
No, it's dark. The water's dark. You just sensed something move in the water when you jumped in.
I'm gonna try to do it like stealthily. I'll do a stealth roll because I don't want this guy to know.
Okay, so you swim over to his boat and down. That didn't go very well. Yeah. While you're down there, you feel a very large creature swim by you. Can we roll initiative?
God. Gonna happen again?
Another one.
You should grab that fish, whatever it is, and then Misty step up out of the water so we can see what it is.
All right, everybody on?
Elborn.
Bluto is... He's like, you're ruining my fishing.
Is he like the villain in Popeye or something?
That's right. Yeah, he definitely is. Okay, so you swim down. It's probably 50 feet down to the bottom. And as you return, well, no way, Bluto can't have initiative. No way, no. Okay, you are attacked by some sort of large fish. Leafly. It tries to bite you. Yeah, you can't really see what it is, but it's got a very large mouth, and it missed you. You're up, Leafly.
How far am I from the boat?
You are on your way back up, so you're like 20 feet from the surface.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But you have you find the bag, and it feels like there's a small child inside the bag.
I'm gonna bonus action Misty step above the water and just grab onto his boat and pull myself in.
To his boat? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
And
you've got the
draw my sword.
And you've got the
I have
bag.
the bag in one hand, and I'm gonna draw my sword and like try to keep him at bay.
Okay.
And I'll hold an attack for if he comes out.
Orion.
So he's drowning children.
Can I see this thing that's swimming underneath there and try to take the bite out of Leafly?
The water's very dark.
All right. There's anything I can do right now then. I will hold an action, and if anything surfaces, I will shoot it with my bow and arrow.
Okay. The next thing you see, you see a large fish fin stick out of the water and slam the boat. The boat topples over and capsizes. Bluto falls into the water. Leafly, you get plunged in, and you're hanging on to this bag, I'm assuming.
Yes.
As this thing topples over, the Bluto, like, he can't swim, so he starts to kind of sink. Scratch.
I don't really want to help that guy.
He seems kind of nuts.
There's always this kind of like, well, he did throw the person in the water, but then he's drowning. Like, what do you do?
I believe him. He wants that big ass fish. You gotta throw, something in there to get it close. Is his fishing pole like super epic?
It's
level.
Yeah, it's down on the bottom. I mean, it's gone. The fishing pole sunk when the boat flipped over. So you guys are all in the water.
Scratch and Cloudhopper will prepare to attack if a non-friendly surfaces.
Okay. Deacon.
Same.
What are you gonna do? Oh, it's Kelborn.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm ready an Eldritch Blast for if something that's not him surfaces. Him or Leafling.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Was the packet thing that he was throwing in, did it move at all? The bundle he threw in there?
It you can't tell. It's not moving.
Oh boy.
Amari.
I will hold a sacred flame on the big fish or whatever it was that toppled the boat over when I see it.
Okay. Bluto, he continues to struggle. He goes under the water briefly and tries to pull himself up on the boat, but then the boat flips over again, and he goes under again. You see out of the water, this in a great force, a very large fish jumps out of the water and swallows Bluto, and he disappears into his mouth. It flies into the air, and you guys can take your reactions before it hits the water. All right. So you need a 15 is the AC on this thing. You guys just blasting away at it. Sacred Flame, Dex save, let's see. Dex save. He saves on the Sacred Flame.
Right.
Okay, so it's 7.
I guess I'd get 2 Eldritch Blasts because then this little it shoots 2 beams when I do it now, right?
Isn't it just 1 for the reaction though? 17.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole reaction shoots 2 of them. The spell shoots 2 now, so how does that work?
Yeah, they can get 2.
Don't get like 2 extra. Like if you have extra attack, you don't get 2 attacks.
No. But it's not an extra attack, it's just part of the spell. The spell scales by giving you more blasts as you level. With the 1 action.
Okay. So
but I missed anyway, so.
Yeah, so Old Gundry flies into the air, swallows up Bluto, and then boosh back down into the water below your sight. Leafly.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn another phase step and go to our boat. I'm gonna what? I'm gonna look in the bag.
You see a kind of a bluish little child. Her lips are blue, and she doesn't appear to be breathing.
I'm gonna put her closer to Amari, and then I'm gonna start to paddle our boat back.
Okay.
We're gonna get the fuck out of here then.
Right. Okay. Orion.
I will follow suit and start to row our boat back to shore as well.
Okay. Scratch?
Scratch will use his medical knowledge to try and revive her.
Okay.
23.
Oh wow. Yeah, she has water in her lungs.
Scratch will do appropriate things to unwater someone's lungs. I don't know myself.
Bury her in rice.
CPR.
Bury her in rice.
Pinch the nose, tilt the head back.
That whole deal.
Deacon.
Did she wake? Is she like alive or?
I will just keep watch for the fish.
Yeah, she's alive, except that she's just not breathing. She's like unconscious.
I just keep watch for the fish.
Okay. Kelborn? Alborn?
Yeah, I'm all ready for the fish as well. No eligible pass.
Mari?
Okay, cure wounds on the girl.
Okay.
8 healing touch. And I'm gonna go over it. There.
All right. So you jump over the other boat. So out of the water, the fish doesn't appear, but these whiskers kind of pull out of the water up to 20 feet. And you see them kind of come at you. Ooh, that's a 20. Okay. It's going to be, you take 24 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled by by these whiskers that popped out of the water.
Who's you? Me?
What's that?
Who?
Deke.
Who's that on?
Oh.
Okay.
Where did they come from? They're not
Underneath your boat.
Okay.
And you are pulled down into the water.
Oh.
So I don't get my ready action?
They're just whiskers that popped out. These little, almost like a size of a rope. You can certainly try to attack that, but
I mean, if they could burn through them, I don't know if they have their own.
yeah. So you hit it with a firebolt, and nothing happens to the whisker.
Okay. How much damage was it?
24 bludgeoning, and you are grappled by this thing, and you can feel it kind of pulling it to its mouth, and it tries to pull you in and bite you. 22. Yep, it does 18 bludgeoning.
Oh, slow down.
Chomp. We're gonna eat this fish after we kill it.
So it did 24?
24 bludgeoning with the whiskers.
And then another 18.
With the bite, and you are in its mouth.
Okay.
All right. Leafly.
How far away is Deacon from me? Like underwater?
How far is wide? I can barely hear you.
How far underwater was Deacon dragged?
It wasn't very far, because it had to come up to the boat. So it's underneath the boat. You can see the water moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a second level spell slot this time and actually just Misty Step right above where he was pulled under. And
Okay, so you land on top of this what looks like a giant catfish's head.
And Deacon's in his mouth, eh? Like
Right.
I can't see him.
Right.
I'm gonna just try to swing on him with my sword.
Okay.
Is that a disadvantage?
No. This thing's huge. And that does miss, though. And that misses too.
I'm trying. That's gonna be it for me.
Orion.
Am I able to shoot it with my bow?
You can't see it. I mean, you can kind of get a general feel for the area. It's huge.
All right. Well, if I can't see it, I'll have to hold my action. Then, if it does surface again, I will shoot it.
Okay. Scratch.
Is she in a stable condition now?
She is. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Oh shit. I can't really do anything if I can't see it. Not jumping in there. Scratch is just gonna start rowing this boat back to shore. He just wants to get this child on the
Okay.
dry land, I guess.
Okay. All right, Deke, you're inside the mouth of this catfish.
Do I want to try one? Well, I can't strength my way out of it, so I will.
And you notice that you can see, you can feel Bluto's body next to you in the mouth.
Just still. Or Pluto.
It's not going to do much.
Yeah, you'll be swallowed next turn.
Let's see, make a dex save from the inside.
I am going to cast spider climb and stick to its mouth.
Okay. Are there? Well, how does that spell work as far as components go? Is there a verbal?
It's verbal, somatic, and material.
Okay. What material do you have to?
It's just a piece of web.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just trying to think if it's.
Oh wait, sorry, wrong spell.
Like eat
A
a
drop
spider.
of bitumen and a spider.
Okay. A drop of. So we have to
Whatever
do.
bitumen is. So.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do it.
Okay. That's it.
It is a high fantasy game, right? All right, Kelwin.
So we can't see the thing, right? Do we see like the outline of it?
Yeah,
or
it's
anything?
down and it's down. It's probably maybe like 10 feet down.
All right, so I'm guessing we're probably attacking with a disadvantage. I'm guessing. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hex if I can see it good enough to target it.
No,
Is
you
that
can't.
possible?
Yeah, you can't see it.
No, like a Hex spell or something. All right, so I'll just Eldritch Blast it with disadvantage then, I guess.
Oh, I didn't realize we could do that.
Yeah, you do hit it once.
Oh, crap damage.
All right,
Okay.
Amari, you're back at the dock.
Alright. Yes. So, I'm gonna drop the girl. I'm gonna go and drop the girl, carry her, and put her like around here.
Okay.
And I want to roll back because we're too far away to be helpful.
Okay. Um, interesting turn of events. Deke, you feel yourself being spit out, and you are shot across and land back into the dock area.
Okay.
You are spit out of the mouth.
It's not like the taste of bitumen.
Can you do a dex save? Okay, you take half of 45.
Okay, I'm out.
Okay, and the creature you sense the creature disappears into the depths of the water.
Huh. It was like it was saving her or something weird. Run over to the Deacon crater. Give him the elixir. Have one of these.
Yeah.
So Deacon, you're kind of like in this pile of stuff here that just debris on the side of the dock.
The gods did that to me just because they're pissed I didn't take any damage in the last fights. Bastards. Well, never worship one.
So Anna, this child, she starts to cough and sputter as she tries to breathe.
Quiet, I'm trying to recover over here.
And her little eyes open, and she's like, what happened?
Is it clear that she's Vistana, or?
Yeah, she is she's Vistani. Yeah.
Okay.
And well, I guess this is where we'll end it, and then we'll pick this up. Kind of leave it a mini cliffhanger.